As a solo content creator, I will tell you it has not been easy, but it's been so worth it because of all of you, and I have to say thank you. I just thank you so much for being here. You bet Sojourner here, welcome. Listen, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. How is all this goodness going to be spread across the YouTubeverse and the interweb? This is a place and a space where luxury meets authenticity. Hello. Listen, we are back. We are back in the US. Well, at least I am. Hubs is still in Europe. He had to attend to some things, so he flew back for a day and then left. So that means I am here, home alone. You know what they say, when a cat is away. Yes, I have been relaxing. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, after being in France for 2 months, I came back tired. I mean, I'm so tired right now. But I told myself, I have to get this video out to you all. Getting back and combating jet lag. I mean, going to France is hard. Coming back is still slightly hard for me. So I have been passing out basically on a couch every day. Until recently, I've kind of stopped doing that as much. But in order for me to stay awake, I am recording this for you all, but also because I do have something special. Okay, it's a white bag. Oh, listen. There has been so much material being thrown at me, seeing it's been a ton of unboxings. At this point, you have seen all the unboxings that I have done from France, but this one came unexpectedly. I know, all of them have come unexpectedly. This is true. It is so true. You never know what you will find in France. You just never know. So everything is like a surprise, right? But this one, truly, I'm just gonna let you know, I was not expecting it. So what happened? You know I have to talk to you. You know I have to let you know the story behind these items before I even go there. Hubs and I were on our way back, so we were in the airport in France, clearing the security checkpoint. So I go through the checkpoint, I am cleared, gathering my things, and it's Hub's turn. Now we knew he would be screened because he has multiple devices that he has to travel with, meaning laptops, iPads, everything you could think of. Hubs carries it. This is how he operates. He is waiting to go through, and of course he gets flagged, so he has to wait until they go through his baggage and everything else. Okay, I'm standing there patiently, as a good wife should. Then I turn around, and lo and behold, there was an Hermes there. Listen to me, there was an Hermes there. So I just turned to Hubs and I said, you know where I will be. And I continue to proceed to Hermes. Now let me say this. We talked about going to the boutiques at the airport already. We talk about it every year, and sometimes it's a no, other times it's yes. It depends on how I feel. And this time it was a yes, because I was curious to see what they actually had. I head over there, and as soon as I walk in, I am greeted. I was like, hey, the people were so attentive. I mean, they were on it. So the person that helped me was a woman. And she just was like, how can I help you? You know, is there anything you're looking for in particular? I was not. So I told her I just wanted to look. And I also informed her that Hubs was coming through the security checkpoint. And so I was just kind of wasting time, but at the same time, just seeing what they had. She honored that. She gave me a little space and I looked around. We started talking about the scarves. Now, you knew I was going to look at the scarves. I was going to see if they had anything that I had not seen before. They had 2 pieces that she said that were vintage, that were being reintroduced, and they were very unique and da-da-da-da. I looked at them. I was not, I didn't want, it was a no for me. There's no other way to say it. It was a no for me. No. So I went ahead and I just was like, no, thank you. One was fabulous. I actually saw this particular piece online. It had sequins sewn in. It was a lovely scarf. And I just was like, after seeing it in person, I was just like, no, I would not wear that. So that was a no for me. So then we started to move towards the clothes. I looked at the shoes. She told me they had a ton of shoes in. I looked at the shoes. I didn't see what I was looking for. So then we proceeded to the jewelry and things of that nature. And you know, I'm not really invested in Hermès jewelry in that way. But I did look. And then I inquired about, you know, SLGs. And then I actually also asked about bags. And she stopped and she said, you know, we don't have any quota bags, but this is what we have. And I'm going to share with you some of the items that she had on hand that she actually offered me. And I just was not, let's go through the list. Once I go through the list, you'll understand as to why I was uninterested. She offered me a mini Jypsiere. And it was cute, but it had gold hardware. And I already had a Jypsiere. I already had this bag in the past. But I actually gave mine to Hubs. And that is the bag that he loves to carry outside of his new backpack. He carries that bag everywhere. Seeing that I had already, you know, carried it, tried it out, I knew it was going to be a no for me, even if it wasn't a mini size. And the gold hardware, absolutely not. You know me, absolutely not. Or was it rose gold? It was either gold or rose gold. Either way, it was a no for me. The other bag she offered me was actually an Evelyne 16. So like the one I have in Ito, but this one was yellow. And I looked at it and I considered it, but I was not interested in that. I just wasn't. I love my mini Evelyne already in the Ito so much that I would not even fathom getting another mini Evelyne at this point. That bag has, oh my God, it is amazing. It has gone with me everywhere. I use that bag more than I use any of my other bags. Let me get it for you. So this bag, she offered me this particular bag. It was a no for me. I love this bag so much. I take it everywhere. I mean everywhere. This is my daily bag, and when I travel, oh my goodness, I have learned this is the best travel companion I could have ever asked for. Kid you not, hands down, this bag does so much for me when I'm traveling. I mean seriously. Like, I can tuck it underneath my coat. I can put it inside my bigger bag because you know I love carrying my Louis Vuitton duffel. This goes in there seamlessly. It can go inside a Birkin, a Kelly, anything. This bag is amazing. Then she continued on. She meant business. This essay meant business. She was going to sell me something. She was going to sell me something. So then she offered me a Picotin, and it was in black. And I told her I already have a Picotin, so that was a no. Then she offered me a garden party in gold. Listen to me, listen to me. She meant business. She was going to sell me something. And I turned that one down because I already have a Birkin in gold, and I felt that that would be too much competition, especially seeing, you know, my goal is to carry all the bags that I own. So I said no to that one. She did not give up. She did not give up. Let me tell you, she did not give up. She offered me this. So here it is. Do you see that? Look at that. let's go ahead and take this off and put this piece on. I am going to go ahead and remove the covering because, yeah, I just do. You know, that's just what I do. And I love being able to do that with all of you. So you can see it minus that film. Here it is. Look at that. Look at that. To put on the strap, you simply slide this through and then push that in there. There you have it. So to open it, you pull at the bottom. There are 4 card slots and a slit here in the back as well. To close it, simply push it in. That turns it into a small handbag. Or you could wear it crossbody as well. The other option is to actually completely remove the straps. I personally probably will not be doing that because they are not the easiest to get on and off. This was the last thing that she offered me, and I saw it and I fell in love with it. First off, look at the color. Look how beautiful that color is. Look at the hardware. You know that is my hardware. I was skeptical. I was skeptical because, as you know, I have one rule. Only one rule. If my phone cannot fit inside of the bag, I will not even consider the bag at this point in time in my life. With that being said, I immediately took the bag with my phone and tried it, and it worked. I was like, I have to have this bag. Hubs just stood there. He just smiled and he was like, you said you wanted a bag for your phone, because he knows in the past I have always carried my phone on me, but not in my hand. I've always had a case that had a little chain where I can keep my phone so that it's next to me, but not always in my hand. I just am not that person. This worked out perfectly. I mean, look at that. And that is with the new iPhone 15 Pro Max. Yes. And I still have a little space in there if I wanted to slide something else in there. I do not have to worry about a wallet or cards because of the slots that are available to me. So this is amazing. It is amazing. I cannot even begin to tell you. I've seen this online several times, and when I saw it, I thought there's no way I would be able to use that. But it worked out pretty well. I did not think my phone would fit. It fits perfectly. The strap is amazing. As I mentioned before, the only problem I can see is removing the strap. Why this piece? After carrying my Constance through Paris and in Monte Carlo, I knew I wanted something slightly smaller, but the only requirement was it had to fit my phone. And this just checked all of those boxes. Palladium hardware, gold, you know, I love, that was my first ask of my essay when I visited Paris in pursuit of a quota bag, and I was offered a gold Birkin 30. If you have not watched that video of my first quota bag or Birkin unboxing, you need to check that one out. It was in gold. With that, gold has become one of my all-time favorite colors, period, hands down. If I wanted to remove the strap and use it as a wallet, this would be perfect with my Birkin 30. Let's see if it fits in here. If this is my Birkin 30 that I got the first time I tried for a quota bag in Paris. You can watch that video on my channel. But for now, let's see if this fits in here. I'm going to tuck the strap in here because I know I am going to be using this crossbody. But for this purpose, I'm just going to tuck the strap in. So if I carried it as a wallet, it would look like this. And as you can see, it matches my Birkin 30 so beautifully. Let's Oh, of course it fits. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, hello. So much space. Of course, it's a Birkin 30. So yeah, this I could definitely use as a wallet inside my Birkin 30. It would be perfect and seamless. Look at that. It's so nestled in there. It's happy. It's so happy. It's so happy. But I did fight to remove them, and let's go ahead and we will pull that one out. And there we have it. Voila. It's a wallet. It was not easy. That's all I have to say. And maybe with time, you know, breaking it in, it will get easier, but it was not. So it will be a very long time before I remove these once I get them back on there. They're easy to put on, not easy to take off. FYI. Now, you know, you've been informed. This aside, which was a great find. I mean, this, oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I have a feeling it is going to be used as much as my Evelyne bag because of the fact that it's so cute. I will put the name of this piece below. I can say it is the To Go wallet. The first part of the name I will just not even attempt to pronounce, but you will see it below. This is a wonderful addition to my wardrobe, seeing I do not have any wallets on a chain. This is the first time I've noticed this. Like, this is the first and only wallet on a chain I own. That says a lot about me. I am happy to add this. I think it is going to be amazing. I will definitely do a review after I have carried it around to let you know, basically just an update of how it holds up and so on and so forth. I can already predict with the flap, it's going to be pretty seamless because the flap has so much give to it. I have no real issues just in removing the strap and showing you right now. It has been fairly seamless. It reminds me, actually, the way it opens reminds me of the Constance in that flap. So that one was amazing, especially when I was out and about. So I have a feeling this will be it will be the exact same. It'll be seamless as far as adding it into my wardrobe in my everyday life. The next piece, that one was in a box, okay? When we went through the airport, I already knew I was not going to request boxes unless it was necessary. That one, I wanted in a box just to protect it because it's leather. This next piece was not in a box. This next piece, I had them package in this dust cover because the box was humongous and I did not want to have to tote a humongous box around the airport. This bag is basically what held all the bits and bobs that I ended up picking up from Hermes, which was ultimately the two pieces, and it worked out so well. Even as I lounged around the lounge, it worked out fabulously. I did not have any issues keeping track of it. You know, it didn't take up a ton of space. It was perfectly nestled with my other items. So I'm happy I did that. That is what I do. I try to, as I've said before, minimize the number of boxes. If it has to be given to me, I do accept the boxes. But a lot of times I prefer if I get one of the dust covers or if I get a plastic. They have the big Ziploc plastic bags. I'm okay with those as well. Just so that I don't have to figure out what to do with the boxes, which a number of you have asked me, what do I do with all the boxes? A lot of them I do not accept anymore. Others, especially when I'm in France, will stay in France. The ones here stay here. But I try not to, I just try my hardest not to accept boxes. It just takes up so much space. And I don't know what other people do, but that's what I'm trying to do. For this next piece, I have to go back. I know, I'm talking. You know I love to talk. You know I love talking to all of you. I love giving you as many details as I possibly can. I am just that person who loves the storytelling bit with that being said, this is what happened. So let's go back. When Hubs was going through security and they had pulled him aside, I saw the Hermes. I was like, you know where I'll be. I go into the Hermes. As soon as I walked into the Hermes, let me get closer. As soon as I walked into the Hermes, I want you to know how serious I am right now. As soon as I walked into that Hermes, I saw this piece and I was like, I have to have it. This was happening. This was happening. There was no doubt in my mind that this was happening. So let me show you this amazing piece. And so you know, I already pulled it out of the bag and had it prepped and ready for you. And here we are. This stole is amazing. Look at the leather detail in the back. It has the collar. You know how I am about you know I love a collar. You know I love a collar. So let me put this on for you. And so you can see how beautiful this is. Here's one strip of leather on the back. Then it's just one continuous piece of cashmere. There's one tag here that says Hermes. And that is it. I could easily pop the collar. There are no holes to put your arms through or anything like that. You just drape it over your shoulders. Look at that. After going to Monte Carlo and wanting something to drape over me that wasn't just a shawl, and I did get that black cape, which I'm going to show you something with that one as well when I show you the next thing I want to show you with this piece. I wanted something that was in between the two, and when I saw this piece, I was like, this has to happen. Look at this. Do you hear this? Look, let me show you. Oh my goodness. Let's do one other thing. I'm going to add this Kelly belt. I know this Kelly belt is not the exact same color as the leather strip on the back, but I know it's going to be amazing. Look at this. I can adjust my Kelly belt so it's looser, but for now I'm going to leave it as is just to show you how beautiful this piece is and how easy it is to elevate how you can wear it. This piece is such a classic and such a staple. I could layer this so many ways. If I want to dress it up, if I want to dress it down, it is just that seamless of a piece. I love it. Since we're already talking about it, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the Loro Piana cape as well. So this is the Loro Piana cape with the Hermes Kelly belt on. I will not be using the belt that came with this because look how beautiful that is. I felt that this would be a great segue to show you how effortlessly the Hermes Kelly belt can just elevate a look. So apparently I had a theme or a goal when I went to France, and that was to add a cape or a stool to my wardrobe, and I found two fabulous pieces. This one that I just revealed / unboxed with you that I am just in love with, that leather strip. If I could find a couple accessories with that tone, oh my goodness, I will definitely be adding those. In the meantime, I'm just going to stick with my gold Hermes pieces because it just looks fabulously. I have accomplished my goal. I have added all the pieces that I was in search of as far as the stool, the cape, and these scarves during this last trip, and I am so happy about that. This is everything I picked up. I did not pick up a ton more. I did look at scarves. I did look at a number of other things, but these were the only two pieces that I really was just like, this just makes sense. Everything else, no. I'm incredibly appreciative and surprised that the SA offered me so many non-quota bags. I was very impressed by her and the offerings there. So henceforth, I will definitely be checking out the Hermes boutique at the Paris airport or Paris airport whenever I'm there, because it just made sense. And I'm so happy I was able to do it. I was able to take my time. Hubs came in. It was amazing. It was an amazing trip, but that visit to that boutique at the airport just wrapped everything up for me. And I am so happy that I was able to bring all of you along. It was such an amazing experience. I mean, so many firsts for me as far as Monte Carlo. I must say I was blown away. I miss the sound of the water every morning. I mean, I cannot make it up. Every morning I woke up, because Hubs always sleeps longer than I do. I went out on the balcony and I just listened to the water and, you know, just sat there in the silence and the stillness of it all. It was just so beautiful. It's a beautiful place to visit. I cannot wait until next year. I have a feeling we will be going back. I'm also actually hoping we will pop over to Greece or, you know, someplace else, but we shall see what Hubs has in store. For now, I'm going to continue my me time while Hubs is away. Once again, thank you all for all of your support, all of your love. Congratulations to us. We actually have hit 1,000 subscribers. We've also met the YouTube partner requirements, and I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I cannot even tell you how happy I am to just, oh my goodness, I can't even. I mean, when I started, I had no clue what I was doing. I was honestly, I needed to do something, anything. And then I started to hit record. I didn't like it. You can watch my very first videos. I was uncomfortable. I did not, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was getting myself into either. I just knew that I needed to keep going. And so I continued and I continued and I continued, regardless of what may have come up, some of the comments. I still showed up, and as many comments as I got that were not the best, I received 10 times uplifting and positive, and you all poured into me and inspired me and actually motivated me to keep going. And here I am right now. I'm able to talk into a daggone camera, a black hole, and share with you all the things that I am experiencing as I experienced them for the first time. And I am so happy I'm able to do that with you, because I know many of people show where they are after they've arrived, but not as it was happening. You are coming along with me as this is all happening, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for us next. Thank you again for joining me. I hope that I said something to make you laugh, to make you think. I hope I said something that inspired you, because you inspire me so much. Every comment I receive, I kid you not, I am trying my hardest to continue to create and improve and evolve and grow as I continue on with this journey with YouTube. So thank you again. And yeah, until next time. In the next videos, I will be doing my Picotin 1-year review and a 1-year review for my Birkin 30. So look out for those two videos.